Dear student, today we will discuss numbering in selected parent carbon chain. Parent carbon chain means PCC. Okay. In previous lecture, we will discuss selection of PCC. Today, we will discuss numbering of PCC. Okay. The sub rule first for the numbering of PCC. The rule is selected parent carbon chain. The chain which you selected already in according to rule first. Okay. Selected parent carbon chain is numbered from that side from where principal function group PFC, principal function group, multiple bond substituents get lowest number. Dear student, you always count the carbon in selected parent carbon chain from where principal function group, multiple bond or substituents get lowest number. But for the selection, if in a questions multiple bond and function group both are given, so from where you count multiple bond, from multiple bond or from function group. For this, you always learn priority order. The priority order say that principal function group is have more priority than multiple bond, and multiple bond have more priority than substituents. Dear student, if in a questions multiple bond and function group both are present, then you count the selected parent carbon chain from where functional group get the lowest number. But in case when in a questions multiple bond and substituents are present, you know that multiple bond give more priority than substituents. Then these type of questions you count the number of carbons in selected parent carbon chain from where multiple bonds gets lowest position. Okay. But in case principal function group and substituents are present, in this condition you count the carbons in selected carbon chain selected PCC from where the principal function group get lowest position, because principal function group have more priority than substituents. I think you understand about sub-rule. First, something more about the first rule. Here, if carbons containing principal function group is present, if in a compound a group is present which have carbon, for example C2OH, C2OH, CHO, carboxylic acid, aldehyde have carbon and ketone have carbon. This rule for the functional group which containing carbon. If carbon containing principal function group is present, then numbering start from that carbons of principal function group. Means when a carbon containing function group is present, then numbering start from the carbons of principal function group. Okay. But in case of ketone, Here example, for the example CH3 CH2 C2OH. Next example CH3 CO CH3. Here a principal functional group. Here a principal functional group is present. PFC. Principal functional group present. So the counting of carbons start from here. Principal functional group first, second, third. In this example, CH3COCH3. Here principal functional group is present. The principal functional group is ketone. According to first rule, according to this rule, you count the carbon from principal functional group first, second, but it is wrong method. Only for ketone. Okay, you remember always in ketone carbons not counted from functional group. You select a parent chain and count the carbons. You select a parent chain and count the carbons from where functional group get lowest position. 1, 2, 3. Here second ketone present at the second position. But in other example, example is CH3 CO CH2 CH3. Dear student, here a ketonic group is present. For ketonic group, firstly you select a PCC. Now counting first, second, third. If you count from the right side, right to left, 1, 2, 3, ketone get third position. But if you count left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, then ketone get second position. That means if you count from right to left, ketone get highest position, and from left to right get lowest position. This is right method for counting carbon of ketone. Okay. Next point is, if the principal functional group is not carbon containing, then numbering start from that terminal which give lowest number to carbon to which principal functional group is attached. Dear student, if a principal functional group have no carbon, for example OH, NH2, SH, here OH, NH2, SH have no carbon containing group, For this you count the carbon, you count the PCC from where these group get lowest position. Okay, here some example given here, and I think after the solve these questions you understand all about the rule first. Okay, now start. Here the given example is CH3 CH2 COOH. Dear student, you know that here a principal functional group is present. The principal functional group is COOH, that means C2OH, that is carboxylic group. First you select a parent chain PCC. You know that in this chain is containing principal functional group. So you select the carbons of principal functional group, because you know that if a group containing carbon, then their carbon is counted in the PCC. Okay, so the counting is first, second and third position. Okay, student. Now here a chain, straight chain is present, but the counting start where? Student, we counting start from here because here Cn group present. Cn group is principal functional group. That is SINate. Cn means SINate. SINate is a principal functional group. So the count here the multiple bond. Here the multiple bond. But you know that the principal function group have more priority than multiple bond. So the counting start from principal function carbon of principal function group, the first, second, third, fourth. Okay. Next example. Dear student, here ketone is present, but you know that the counting of ketonic carbons not according to the first rule because it present middle of the carbon chain. Okay, student, but the counting start from where the ketonic group contain lowest position. Firstly, we select a PCC. Okay. Now start counting here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. From left, ketone get lowest position. So the right counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now here first we select a PCC. PCC is a straight chain. Here principal function group present and a multiple bond also present. But you know that principal function group have more priority than multiple bond. So the counting start from where principal function group get lowest position. From here 1, 2, 3, 4. From here 1, 2. So counting start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next question. In this question, the PCC is firstly select PCC. Here the PCC. Dear student, in this compound, a principal function group and here substituent is present, and here a multiple bond is present. But you know that if in a compound principal function group, multiple bond, substituent, all of these present, then you give the more priority more priority to principal function group as compared to multiple bond and substituent. So the counting start from where principal function group get lowest position. If you count from here 1, 2, 3. If you count from here 1, 2, 3. Wow. From both sides function group contain same position. Now compare multiple bond and substituents. You know that as compared to multiple bond and substituents, multiple bond get more priority than substituent. So counting start from multiple bond side of multiple bond. Multiple bond here present. So counting start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now a questions given here. First you select a PCC. The PCC here. Here a OH group and NH2 group is present. Dear student, you know that if you observe the priority order of principal function group, you observe, you note in your notebook the position of NH2 is 6 and position of OH is 11. That means NH2 have the more priority than OH. So dear student, we use NH2 as principal function group and OH as substituent. Here we treated NH2 as PFC and OH as substituent. So you know that PFC, principal function group, have more priority than substituent. So the counting start from PFC. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dear student, now discuss subrule 2. According to subrule 2, if different multiple bond or substituent are on symmetrical position, then numbering is given according to alphabetical order. That means, for example, for this example, first you select a PCC. The PCC is here. Here is PCC. If you count from here 1, 2, fluorine gets second position. If count from here 1, 2, bromine gets second position. In this example, you observe the substituents fluorine and substituent bromine both attain the second position or symmetrical position. Same position means symmetrical position. Here symmetrical case, in symmetrical case the position, in symmetrical case if the different multiple bond or substituent, here say different multiple bond or substituent on symmetrical, symmetrical means same position, for same position, then numbering is given according to alphabet. Dear student, the numbering is according to alphabetical order. You know that Br is bromo and Cl is fluoro. Fluoro start from C, bromo start from P. In alphabet, B come before C. That means the counting start from P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We follow alphabetical order. If one or more or two or more substituents get same position, means symmetrical position. Next, here it is a PCC. Okay, it is a PCC. Here ethyl group, ethyl substituent. Here methyl substituent. Methyl start from M, ethyl start from E. Dear student, the position of ethyl from here 1, 2, 3 and the position of methyl from here 1, 2, 3 both get symmetrical position. So the counting start from here, start according to alphabetical order. Okay, alphabetical order. In alphabet, A come before M. That means E is more priority than M. So the counting start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you understand about rule subrule 2. Okay, student. Now start subrule 3rd. So subrule 3rd is the minimum number rule. Minimum number. Someone say that minimum number sum rule, minimum sum rule. But it is wrong, because it is only minimum number rule, minimum sum rule. When you apply minimum sum rule, then it is wrong. Okay, student? Don't say minimum sum rule, only minimum number rule. According to minimum number rule, if more than two substituents present, then start numbering according minimum number rule, minimum number rule or minimum locant rule. Okay. What is the minimum number rule? How to apply minimum number rule? For this, observe some example given here. Dear student, here a parent carbon chain PCC here. If you start counting from here 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then you get 3, 5 and 5 positions of substituents. So 3, 5, 5, at the 3, 5, 5 position substituents are present. But if you count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then you get 2, 2 and 4 position substituents. Dear student, here you observe 3 and 2. 2 is lower than, minimum than 3. So it is the right method for counting. It is the wrong method. Okay. Next, the parent carbon chain is here. If you start counting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, student. So you get at third and fifth position, substituents at third and fifth position. But if you count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then substituents present at 2 and 4. Or you know that 2 is the lowest number than 3. So that it is right, it is wrong. Now select a PCC here. When counting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then you get substituents at third, fourth and fifth. But if you count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then you get substituent at 2, 3 and fourth position. And you know that 2 is the lowest number than 3. So it is right, it is wrong, because it is lowest number. Okay. Next example, the student, the PCC is here. If you count carbon from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then you get substituent present at 2, 4 and fifth position. But if you count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then you get substituent at 3, 4 and 6 position. Student, you know that 2 is the lowest number. 2 is the lowest number than 3. Then 3. So it is minimum number and it is higher number, maximum number. So it is wrong. I think you understand about minimum numbering rule. Dear student, take a screenshot all about the minimum number rule and example given here, and solve more and more questions related this topic and write down in your notebook. Thank you very much.